All right, everybody, what's up? Good afternoon, July 10th. I'm Michael Edward, head trader at True Trading Group, and I've got a new swing trade that I'm ready to share with you all. Brand new swing trade idea that I just entered here today. Intended hold time is approximately 1 week, and it's in good old Beyond Meat. I really haven't traded Beyond Meat in a little while, but I've got a swing trade on this that I want to share with you guys on a head and shoulders pattern. Head and shoulders are one of my favorite patterns to trade. I really enjoy trading head and shoulders, and I'm going to share with you guys some important key points about the head and shoulders pattern, how to identify them, where you want to look for them to form in a stock's movement, and then obviously trigger points where you want to enter those trades, where you want your stop losses to be, where your profit targets want to be. I'm going to walk you guys through how to trade a head and shoulders pattern. To start things off, let me first say that head and shoulders patterns are trend reversal patterns, okay? They're trend reversal patterns. There are two different types of chart patterns. There's a trend reversal and a trend continuation pattern. Head and shoulders are trend reversal patterns. If you guys are unfamiliar with the difference between which patterns are trend reversals, which are trend continuation patterns, you guys can get the entire TTG curriculum included for free with your membership if you click on the link in the description below and use the coupon code TTG720. That's going to get you a 36% discount on a membership and will also get you the entire trading curriculum included for free. I wrote all those courses myself, guys. It's the same information that I learned working at a hedge fund in New York City. We had about $500 million in management, and I've taken my education I received there, simplified it, and I've created the courses. You get that free if you click on the link in the description and use coupon code TTG720. Now let's get into the chart pattern here, the setup here when it comes to a head and shoulders pattern. First thing that I want you guys to notice here is this resistance level, okay, up here in the high 160s. That was resistance back here in mid 2019. See August and September, see this resistance in these high 160s. We pushed up towards this level here in June, and we found resistance there yet again. Okay, we found resistance there yet again. We also had I believe it was Citigroup today, an analyst, I believe it was at Citi, that initiated coverage on Beyond Meat today with a sell rating, okay, a sell rating. That's what caused the initial weakness and the gap down here today on Beyond Meat. But as I look at this chart setup on the daily chart, I start to see a head and shoulders pattern. And right here is your left shoulder, right here is your head, and right here is your right shoulder. And then your neckline is right here, okay? So here you guys have this gap up day from early May, which creates which starts the neckline. Here's your first pivot low. Here's your second pivot low. And now here we come down to test this neckline here after we gap down today. So let me here draw out these little touch points for you. Here you guys can see your neckline, very nice and clear, and that forms the head and shoulders pattern. Now, it's important, like I said, head and shoulders, you want them to form at the top of an uptrend. There's your uptrend. Okay, you guys can see very clearly Beyond Meat over the last 3 months has been in a very clear uptrend. Okay, head and shoulders are trend reversal patterns. They are formed at the top end of uptrends, and they signal that the stock is running out of momentum, it's running out of steam, and it's due for a trend reversal. So that's the setup that I have identified on this particular trade. So today I went into Beyond Meat and I got short. Okay, I'm short from 132.24. I will take you guys over to the intraday chart and show you guys where I entered my short. And right there is where I shorted Beyond Meat this morning at 132.34. Okay, 132.34. Another thing that I want to point out to you, I'll take you guys to a 15-minute chart just so I can show this to you guys a little bit more clearly. The significance of this 136.50 area. You guys can see this 136.50 area has been a significant level for this stock and continues to be a significant level for this stock. Prior support, resistance, resistance, prior support, and then as we zoom in today, resistance. So what I'm looking for here, guys, on this trade is, let me go back to a 3-minute. Okay. What I'm looking for here is I'm short there at 132.24. I'm down on the position right now, trading at 134.90. But my stop is going to be around this 137 area, this line that you see drawn across my screen. That's going to be my stop loss on the trade. And I'm looking for Beyond Meat, okay, to work its way down and eventually break beneath this neckline. And my profit targets will be each touch of this neckline. Okay, so here is one touch of the neckline. That's a profit target. Here's the second touch of the neckline. That's going to be my second profit target. And there is my final touch of the neckline, which is also a gap entry point, and that will be my final target on Beyond Meat. So I'm looking for next week for us to break below the neckline and then eventually work your way down to these three profit targets. This is 125 is my first profit target. 116 is my second profit target. 110 is my last and final profit target on this Beyond Meat swing trade. Okay. The other thing that I want to point out to you today is that Beyond Meat was down about 4% today, while the overall markets were ripping. Okay. Big strong day in the SPY, up over 1%. Big strong day in the NASDAQ's all-time high, and a good strong day in the Dow, up almost 1.5%. Okay, so up 1% on the SPY, up 1.5% almost on the Dow, and new all-time highs on the NASDAQ. But yet Beyond Meat finished the day down almost 4.5%, which tells me that there's some relative weakness in Beyond Meat. And maybe Beyond Meat held up today and didn't roll over just because of the strength in the overall markets. And then maybe if we get a pullback on Monday or Tuesday, maybe that's enough to accelerate the selling pressure in Beyond Meat and get us down to break beneath that neckline. So that's the pattern that I'm looking at, guys. I'm looking for us to break below this neckline. And like I said, I'm looking for us to then break down below and start to work ourselves back down towards 120. My stop loss is right around that 137 area. So I will keep you all updated. Again, I'm short from 132.24. I'm short the actual stock. I'm short shares of Beyond Meat. A lot of members in chat have bought some put options, and we will see if this trade triggers. And once you get below that neckline, you look for an increase in volume, and then that's when you're going to look for the acceleration to the downside, and that will be your trigger. Okay, so you're going to want to look for an increase in volume on the daily when we break beneath, when we break beneath that neckline. Okay, that will trigger the pattern if we break below. We have not triggered yet because the neckline has not yet broken. All right, so I'm in the trade in anticipation of the neckline break, and we'll look to see if we can roll this thing over. So I'm holding that position, guys. This is a new swing trade for me, and I'm looking to see if we can get down and maybe possibly test these major moving averages. You see you have the 100-day moving average sitting here, the 200-day sitting beneath it, and I think we can maybe work our way down there. I think it's going to take us a little bit of time. I don't expect the stock to get down there Monday or Tuesday. I think this is maybe I'm going to hold on to this position maybe for about a week or so. I think is a realistic time frame to hold on to this position. So I will update you guys as the trade unfolds. I'll let you guys know on Monday how this works out, but that's my position. I'm short from 132.24, and I'll check in on Monday, and I'll let you guys know how this is panning out. All right. So again, guys, you're interested in learning how to trade these patterns, use that coupon code TTG720. That's going to get you the entire trading curriculum on how to trade stocks, options, also trader psychology, the exact same stuff I learned working at a hedge fund. You'll get all that included for free with your membership. And with that coupon code, you'll get a 36% discount on a membership. So click on that link in the description below. If you guys haven't done so already, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel if this is your first time viewing, and also make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you guys don't miss out on any more of these useful, helpful, educational videos that I post out on a daily basis. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you guys all on Monday. Take care.